Hi guys, welcome back to some Gnomoria fun with Showmofo, and we're exactly where we left off last time. So, what have we got going on? We've got our first little workbenches being set up, still waiting on the sawmill. So, for the time being, until that sawmill is up, I want to leave these in place, doing their thing, because they're crafting planks. That one's crafting planks, so that'll be the first one that can go. This one, has it got any tasks? Oops. Crude workbench. It's just making a workbench, and then I can take this one off. Okay, so this is alright for the time being. This guy, I can see there, he's got the saw blade made, so that should be ready to go as soon as we get the workbench out. We've got this to clear here, which is going to be under our cotton farm. I've set these guys to clear some more stone out of here. And yeah, we've got a trough in the queue. So I'm just going to build, I believe it's under furniture. Although really it should be under storage if it's an essential item for these guys. I'm just going to rotate that around, and I'll probably build two of them, but one is fine for now. Okay, and so third day of spring, sunset, year one, in the One Kingdom. Having a nice little sleep there. Don't worry, we'll have beds for you guys soon. We'll just need to get a little bit more organised before we do that. Okay, what are we waiting on over here? We're waiting on the workbench. Should have really swapped that out for the carpenter to do. Let me see. No. Let's deconstruct this. And let's set our carpenter to make a workbench. And let's just move that right to the top. Not sure if that was the right thing to do or not. That may have in fact even slowed down the process. Oh, depends who's doing what job. I think we can get rid of this stockpile now. And we can probably get rid of this stockpile as well. Oh, how are we doing? Let's also get rid of this stockpile. Okay, let's see if we've got any people who are idle. No, we haven't got any idle people. That's brilliant. Okay, how's it all going over here? We've got our cotton farm. Nobody's clearing that out yet. That doesn't really matter, it's planted, that's the main thing. Let's just speed this up a little bit. I need to get that. Oh, here we go. They're starting to build it now. That's awesome. Get that built. And, oh, that's just fantastic. Here we go. Let's pause that. Sawmill. Pine. Craft plank. And we're going to craft that to 20. Okay, and soon we should be able to have crates and barrels and start getting a little bit more organised. In fact, these are probably... no, they're not quite empty yet. Barrels still full of strawberry wine. Awesome stuff. Nobody over here doing that. We'll have this room cleared, and that should be plenty of stone to be getting on with. In fact, what I'm going to do now is add some stocks to our list. So, we are going to be tracking new. And we're going to track pine. Okay, so we've got 5, so we're going to need more wood. Okay, we're also going to be tracking raw stone, which is, what's the raw stone that we've got? Bauxite. Okay, and we've got 45 of those. What else are we going to want to track? We're going to want to track it's under goods, isn't it? Oh no, it's under food. There we go. Strawberries. Yep. Apple. Yep. Orange. There we go. Well, I'll be able to take these off in a bit just to give me an idea of, you know, which ones to make into wine, which ones to use for food. You have to bear in mind that if we're going to be making drink out of the fruit, then a lot of what counts as food is in fact drink. Okay, so that's our fruits covered for the time being. We're definitely going to want one for cotton. Okay, and we're going to want one. I never know whether to call this wheat or straw, and I'm not sure. I know wheat is for eating, for us to make stuff out of, but are we making stuff out of the grain? the wheat grain for bread, and the straw is for animal feed and for thatching and stuff like that. Who knows? Who knows? If you know, please explain all. Please explain all and make it a lot easier for me to follow along with what's going on. Okay, so it's under plants, isn't it? Which I can now not find. Where are plants? Plants are in there. Not under cloth. Not under food. Here we go, plants. So, for the time being, let's show wheat. Okay, so we've got wheat there, and we don't have any wheat. Okay, I'll probably clean this up in a bit and just have important things once we're a bit more established, but it lets me know what's prioritised. That's a strawberry farm. This is our wheat farm, so we've got to wait for our first crop of this. And we've got a stockpile set up there for all the wheaty goodness, I do believe, for the time being. Okay, now I think we should also fell this little lot here to start with, and this little lot here, and maybe take it to there. I don't want to carve through this just yet. But that will be coming soon. These guys have got plenty of room for the time being. I want to get this cleared and under here sorted, and get these guys making various things. So, let's see where we're at. Okay, well I'm going to pause it here, and I'll be back in a moment when we've done some gnomey goodness. Okay, so it's the 4th day of spring now, and we're a little bit low on pine. We've started getting crates out, and I can see there we're building hafts and things. So our stonemason is probably going to want to start getting some of these out, and we're going to craft these to 2. And then stone hammers actually no, I'm not going to craft those to 2. I'm going to just craft 2 of them, and 2 of these. Okay, just so we've got some weapons handy for our new recruits in a couple of days' time. Not sure how many guys we're going to have about. But I may well, in fact, arm up our civilians with these as well at some point. And we're going to get another trough. Oh. We were going to get another trough. Let's get a trough. Okay. There we go. That's our trough sorted. Now, I'm not sure how this is working. They're all coming in and storing stuff there. We're going to need more crates, and I may even split this into other things. We're probably going to need some kind of shared workspace around here to drop all of the things like hafts. So we've got pine hafts and hilts. So this stockpile here, which at the moment has just got stone blocks in it. You should probably also have one designate area. Oh, I hate these little small menus. Stockpile. Okay, let's just give him one here, where he can have where are these things? Are they under weapon parts? Body parts. He doesn't want any body parts just yet. Where are things like hafts? Is it under sticks? No. Under planks, logs. What do they come under? I've got a load of wheelbarrows out now, which is making our guys very efficient. This is weird. Okay. It's not in planks. It's not on sticks. It doesn't appear to be under wood. We are going to have to get some training dummies out. Wheelbarrow, that's just an option for a pine wheelbarrow. It's clearly not metal. There's under crafts. No, that's all our sculpted goodness. It's not under furniture, that would be weird. Why can't I scroll down any more than that? That's a terrible menu thing. I don't know what half of this stuff does or is for at the moment. Tools. Okay, pickaxe, felling axe. Weapons. Here we go, melee parts. Awesome, let's just close tool. So we're going to want pine hilts and pine hafts next to our stonemason guy. That's awesome. Hand axe head. Sword blade. Oh, interesting stuff. Okay, so that should end up over there. So it's not cluttering up this guy's workload. And then let's see over here. This is going to be straw. I'm not sure what we entirely do with straw yet at the moment, so I'm not sure if there should just be a store for it under there, or whether we're going to have our cook there. I think our cook may be between these two areas. I'm probably going to have a distillery under here and my orchards around here. And our tailor is going to be set up under here. So we're going to need to build a loom. Set him there. And then build our cloth tailor. I'm going to need a bone needle to get the tailor out. So we're either going to have to kill some animals or slaughter a yak for that. Eek. Okay, we've got plenty of stone, don't have to worry about that. I think the order of the day for the moment is making sure we've got plenty of trees to fell. So we're going to extend this down here. And then we want to extend our grove. I'll just take it there for the time being. Okay, we've got quite a large one of those for the time being. That's a farm, isn't it? So, agriculture farm. And we'll extend you, extend you out to here. And then all the way across to here. I think that should be fine for the time being. Cotton, I'm going to want to extend out, and I need to forage this little area here. I'm just going to forage this. Kind of clean our floor. And then we may well, I think these are more likely to be the orange trees. It's a bit hard to tell at this time of day. But let's just forage these trees. And these trees back a little ways. And on our carpenter, where are we in the list? Okay, he's getting through the wheelbarrows. I'm not sure we need buckets for the time being, but we'll see. We definitely need that loom. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the loom off. And then over here, I'm just going to craft what's needed. Build tailor, craft missing. And if we play this a little bit, nice to see him sensibly using the wheelbarrow there. Okay, now let's have a look at our carpenter. Yep, and he's building the chairs and the loom for that job. Awesome stuff. And then at the end we can add in a couple of training dummies. And we'll just craft 2 for now. I'm just going to pause it here again and get some Gnomey work done. So we're on the 6th day of spring and I've got my training ground set up. We're taking this forest back a little bit. Wheat's still not grown. These are done. Let's just come down a few layers. Here we go. I've got bags in here and cotton set up. I'm not sure I've got anybody set to do anything with cloth just yet. I'm not sure there's any different kinds of fibres, but let's go with that. And we'll craft that to 12, and nobody's going to do it. We're still waiting on a bone needle for this guy. Haven't set anything up in these 2 rooms just yet. Now, in here we've got our crates, and we're beavering away, we're making all kinds of stuff. But if we have a look at our carpenter, he is on 40% efficiency, and he's only got a space of 8 out of 20, so we need to do something about that really. And if we have a look here, he's got pine tables and sticks. We've got crates and all kinds of things. Now, one of these crates I noticed. Now let's have a look on the pine crate here. It's still full of cotton bandages and only 2 pine planks. So, really, what I want to do is create a small stockpile here. That's cloth. And we want bandages in there. And we want to build ourselves a crate to pop them in. Okay. Let's see, what else? This pine crate's empty. We've got a wheelbarrow just dumped on the floor there. This stockpile is quite large, and so as well as wood planks, pine planks, I think we can also have pine sticks in here. What else have we got? Taking up room. It's pine sticks mostly. Yeah, I think if we just move those sticks off there, that might help a little bit. The other stuff is just the chairs and the tables waiting to go. So let's stockpile. Is it going to count as furniture? Oh, let's close wood up. Okay, and that should get him off his workbench for the time being. Let's just play that. That's a bit more like it. Oh, excuse me, bit of terrible windy pops there. Okay, so pine, we're at 1. So these guys really need to get a move on. Agriculture. Let's see. Oh, grove. We can extend this. I'll extend it all the way back to there. And we want to get this filled in, so I'm going to do a replace floor. Oh, no, that's with any. Let's just cancel that job. And hope that he doesn't put clay down. Because what it wants to be is... replace floor. But I want to make sure that it's dirt, otherwise we might just put the clay back, and we need to swap that out so we can build onto it. Has he removed the floor there? It looks like he's actually removed the floor. Oh well, that's fair enough. We can see down into there now. I can live with that. Okay, and this I haven't quite got right. I want to add to my grove here. Now, what else needs taking care of? I've got my training ground here. Has this got bandages in it yet? No. Pine crate. Contents. Yes. Good stuff. Good stuff. And I should probably keep an eye on my bandages. Okay, so we've only got 29 of those at the moment. Oh, still waiting on wheat. And then I'm probably going to, if we got all of that, yep, we've got all of that wood down now. I think he's just doing last little one. How are we for pine? We've not got any, we've got one. Do we need more wood for anything in particular? There's buckets. I'm not sure we'll need buckets just yet. I'm not sure what they're for, in all honesty. So I'm just going to cancel the 2 buckets. I'll be for moving liquids around. Maybe when we've got a distillery up, that might be handy, although I'm not sure. I may well have to look up what that is for. Okay, so are these crates being used? Pine crate. 0 items in it. We haven't really got much stone though. Pine crate, 0 items in there. And the stockpile, 77. Just in there. Right, I'm just going to pause it a second. And have a little look around and see what we need to do. Okay, well, it's the 6th day. Soon creatures and things are going to start appearing, and then we're going to get goblins and all kinds. So we really could do with thinking about some kind of defense. Now, for the time being, I think that this is relatively fine. So we could shore this up with just a simple soil wall for now. If we're going to shore this up, we're going to have to do some terraforming on here. Again, these trees could do with coming down, so we've got a bit of room to play with. We could do with replace, not remove. Just do with replacing all of this. Okay, and just you over here. Right, let's see. How am I going to work this? We've got our temporary training ground here, with no one really to train except our one militia guy. This is where we're going to be taking stone out, and it's a fair bet we're going to be digging down a little ways into this. Now, what we're going to want to have is an entrance for anyone on the surface to come into the training ground before they come into any of the workshops. And the same with the mine. We're going to want the big massive mine that leads down into caverns also going up to those. So we'll build some kind of keep. And what we may end up doing is building this into a keep and having these linked to it, and then the mine on the other side of the keep, so it also has to go through the keep before it gets to the workshops. At a low level, we're not going to have to worry so much though. So, it being the 6th day, and we're probably not going to get too much to start with. Where's our stock? This is our stockpile for stone here. Okay. So we're just going to take this to here. And we're going to take this here. And hope that we hit stone. I mean, we may hit stone well before this bit, or we might not hit stone at all. But we'll see. What else would I like to get out? Food and drink. Maybe we can get a distillery sorted. That's just tables and barrels, and we've already got those to go. So, we can start our distillery here. And then we can do, for the time being, designate an area, stockpile, let's do one here. Oh good, we've got the full selections. So strawberries. And we'll build a couple of crates. And then we'll do a stockpile. Designate area stockpile. We'll do one. For apples. And we'll give this guy a couple of crates as well. And then we haven't really got many oranges. I think we've got one orange. Oh no, we've got a load of oranges now. That's not too bad. Designate a stockpile. Just back there for the time being. For our orangey folk to live in. Okay, right, let's see where are we up to. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there, and we'll catch up next time, and I should have sorted this little bit out. Okay, bye bye for now.